Hello guys, this is Godsent of Scentfarms, and this is um, this is day 3. Actually, I was unable to bring you guys a daily update on day 2 of our quail chick brooding of our quail chicks. You can see them; they are very active. We had our share of mortality, but so far today, on the 3rd day of brooding, we've not had any mortality. On the 2nd day, we actually had a 4 mortality. We lost 4 of these little birds. Today is making them 7 days old. You can see them looking lively, very active. But I must tell you that these guys are very heat demanding. You really do not want to mess with the room temperature of the brooding pen, because a little drop in the temperature and they are already on their way to to the other side of life. So you don't want to mess with the temperature. You always want to try as much as possible to keep the temperature between 30 to 33 degrees Celsius. So I have my thermometer here, Celsius calibrated. This is what I use. As you can see, it's at 30 degrees. The brooding pen temperature is at 30 degrees. As you can see, even during the day, we have our cool pots very active. That's why you see them are gathering over here, because once they feel a little bit cold, they will run from this other side and come close, gather close, cluster around the coal pot to keep themselves warm. So the weather was pretty hot today. That is why you see the coal pot is not having much coal, but it's still very hot. Still hot. So we had a sunny day today, which kept the whole place actually warm. So with the records today so far, I'm pretty much confident that we won't be having much mortality like the previous days. As you can see, they are very active compared to the first time. They now know where to get food, know where to get water. You can see we still have pebbles in the water, and this water is actually having multivitamins that introduce the multivitamins into the water to also make up for certain nutritional values that they may not get from the feed, and also to keep them energetic and active, because these guys are very fragile. Quail birds are very strong compared to chickens, but at this stage, I must tell you, these guys are fragile, very fragile. I literally come to check on them every hour, even throughout the night, just to keep the coal pot burning. These are friends here, they cannot be trusted. So I have my backup power supply right here that I use to provide light for them all through the night, so that they can be able to stay active, so that they can be able to eat all through the night, so that they don't fall malnourished or fall weak. So that is it on day 3. I think this one is having a splitted leg, or what's it called, splay or splitted legs, but it's doing fine. You guys are doing okay. Yeah. Also, I have to be changing the water twice a day. I have to be changing the water twice a day because of the temperature of the brooding pen. If you don't change it, you find out that the water will become warm due to the temperature of the breeding pen. it actually affects the water becomes warm, and it's not really good for them. And having a multivitamin inside the warm temperature can actually facilitate the fermentation of the multivitamin, which will not be healthy for them. So this is how we've gone so far. These guys can sleep very funny. They can scare you with their sleep. You think they are dead or they are dying. Very, very fun. Funny way of sleeping. You see, looking as if it's dead, but it's actually sleeping. These guys are adorable to watch. Very active. These guys can be on the track with us and boat. I tell you. Very, very active. Sprinters. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video as I bring you tomorrow's updates. That will be day 4 on quail breeding here at scentfarms. We've actually run out of coal. We bought a bag of coal and it's finished. I have to go and make a replacement right away, awaiting the night. But I think so far the demand for heat is actually dropping compared to the previous days. When you see them clustering in one end like that or together, you know that they are seeking to warm up themselves. But so far, majority of them are scattered all over the place, which means the room temperature of the brooding pen is okay for them. That is why you see them all over the place, scattered all over the place. If the place becomes too cold, you either see them cluster in one place, the whole of them will just cluster in one place, and that could lead to lots and lots of mortality. So you always want to keep the temperature up between that 30 to 33 degrees Celsius to keep them warm and alive. These ones are actually here because of the warm. Once they warm up themselves now, you see them, they are out of there. Their body temperature is becoming too hot. They'll spread all over the place, away from the heat source. So I'll see you guys in the next video. From me, God Sent of scentfarms, day 3, brooding of quail chicks. Bye bye. Bye guys.